2, commit, boom, overhand, body, up, cross, cross. One more time, please. Hold that, 1, 2, commit on the third, overhand, body shot, uppercut, cross, cross. We're back to where we started. Us. Hi everyone, so I've got Connor with me here today to help me demonstrate one of the boxing combinations we've been working in class recently. This is a little recap for students who are coming to the gym or are still training at home over the Zoom classes, or if you just want to follow along yourself with a partner or try and shadow box it. But the drill is based on working from a long guard, which we've been covering a lot in class recently, and moving in to a much tighter guard where we can box inside the pocket with our opponent. So, what we start off with in our long guard, my hands are high, they're not stuck to my face, they're peeled out a little bit to maintain a good amount of range, and my hips are slightly popped forwards. Okay, now, what Connor's going to be doing is going to be trying to touch my chin with his jab, just here. So if he was to connect, boom, it's just a little tap. This is for drilling purposes. Realistically, he is going to be trying to land, but just so I can build the skill, he's only going to look to make like the lightest amount of contact on me. So from here, he's just going to pop out a couple from where he stood, and I'm just going to use a pat to knock them out of the way, okay? It's a very small movement. I don't want to be reaching across myself. Just a little pat to knock it off course, okay? Now, partner's going to get tired of just boxing into the air, so eventually he's going to want to sink in a little bit deeper, and he's going to take a step to look to go just through my chin on this. Now, this is my window of opportunity when he steps in on that jab to split the line and come down the center. So, he pours out a couple jabs, I pat out of the way, then he commits, and I split the line, and I come in center. Now, when I'm splitting the line at the moment, I don't need to lead my head further back or anything. As long as I've avoided this punch, I'm safe, okay? You don't need to add in any extra massive head movement. He comes in, I split the line, I'm safe, I've countered. Now, what I want my partner to do is put his glove on his chest here, just like as a target. You can split the line, punch to the chest, punch to the body, but we're not doing a very committed counter here, okay? We're looking to stay long range for the moment, okay? The two will blend in together. So, he jabs, boom, I pour, he steps in, I split the line. Now I follow up with a nice long overhand and a nice long hook to exit out back to my guard, okay? This is what I mean by like a non-committed counter. I can go straight back to where I started, no problems. At the moment, because we're demonstrating, we're being static with our feet, but realistically, we'd be moving around, not kind of staying on the train tracks in front of each other after we've counted. So, he throws a couple little pouring jabs, I knock out of the way, then he commits, split the line, nice long jab, nice long overhand, nice long hook, and I'm back to where I started. Now we're going to look to close the distance with our partner. So, same thing happens, he pours out a couple jabs, I knock them out of the way. Now when he commits to his jab, I'm going to split the line, but I'm going to lean my head in a little bit further to bring my shoulder and shorten the range. So he commits, I come in a little bit closer with my head. I'm still not like hinging at my hips. I'm still quite high with my headline here, but I'm now closer to my opponent. That means my overhand is shorter, and instead of throwing high with my hook now, because that's a good way to exit, I want to stay in the center. I'm going to do a little shovel shot to the body here, okay? This is where we're going to build the drill to for the moment. We wouldn't just finish here. Of course, we'd either move our way out, so I can hit to the body, weave my way out, or like in a moment, we're going to follow up some more techniques to put on the pressure. So he pours out a couple jabs, knock it out of the way, knock it out of the way, knock it out of the way. He commits. I bring my head in, so I step my foot forward to help. I go short overhand, shovel shot to the body. Now when we're following up, I double up on this side, I go to an uppercut, and then bouncing off of the punches, because we're in the pocket here, cross, hook, cross, nice and short, hands stay high. The weight of my head is now gone from my back foot, transferred over to my lead foot. This is much more aggressive, much better at chasing people down, okay? So again, I start long, he pours out a couple jabs, I knock them out of the way, he commits, I shorten the range with my split line entry, short overhand, shovel shot to the body here, uppercut, nice and tight, cross hook cross, and again, you can circle out just for good practice. Now, when we're doing this, once we've made it into the center, our partner or our opponent isn't always just going to stand there dead in front of us. They're more likely to back up out of the way. So we do that with the drill. He throws his jab, just commit to this one, sorry. We go here, overhand, shovel shot. Now after I've thrown the uppercut, I start probably in good range, but as I start throwing my counter combination, my opponent starts backing up. By the time I've gotten to here, we're now at long range, I sit back, and I'm back to the long guard where we started. Okay, so a couple times on the first drill, where we go back to long range immediately, he pulls out that jab, 1, 2 on the third one, commit, overhand, long hook, we're back to our long guard, okay? One more time, he pulls out, 1, 2, commit, boom, long, 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 exit, we're at our long guard again. Now to close the distance, just up to the body shot, he goes 1, boom, 2, commits, I shorten the distance, stepping in with my head, short overhand, shovel shot to the body, I'm in the center, or I circle off after that. Now if we chase for the full combination, he pulls out a couple, 1, 2, commits, shorten the range, bringing our head on the inside, short overhand, shovel shot, uppercut, cross hook, cross. Okay? Let's do that one a little bit more pace. So he pulls out 2, 1, 2, commits, boom, overhand, boom, cross hook, cross. Let's go again. Let's hit that body shot like I was supposed to. He pulls out, 1, 2, commit, boom, overhand, body, up, cross hook, cross. One more time, please. Pulls out, 1, 2, commit on the third, overhand, body shot, uppercut, cross hook, cross. And we're back to where we started. Us.